Mr. Oseni, I think it's probably the same thing, it's just different nomenclature. The CDS is, the position of CDS is supposed to be like, well, it's a tri-service position. It covers all three services. And it's supposed to be perhaps even like a supervisory in a loose way of the other three, that is, of the services, of the three services, because it's a tri-service position. Now, there are many tri-service things that happen that are not in the purview of citizens like you and I. For example, let's look at one. A lot of these operations you see, OPLD, OPSH, they are all tri-service. And then a lot of the institutions you see also are tri-service. So there are so many tri-service items that fall under the schedule of the CDS. So the office of the CDS is actually a very powerful one. Now, it depends on the incumbent in terms of his ability, because, of course, the service chiefs, that is the three service chiefs, they have their own individual powers also, particularly in terms of appointment and transfer or whatever of their men. However, having said that, I think it depends on the savvy of the CDS in terms of removing all this silo mentality that has become the kind of the hallmark of the military in Nigeria. So I am expecting General Irabor to look at how he's going to weld the three services into one lean, mean fighting force. And one force, not three forces. You know, it's just three arms of the same force. One lean, mean fighting force that will deliver, you know, security services to Nigerians. And it goes back again to the thinking, like I said. That's where it starts.
Well, Dr. Homu, we're going to take a short commercial break, but before we do, questions have been raised about religion and ethnicity. Some groups have said, including Afenifere, that why is it that there's nobody from the Southeast in the list of new service chiefs? Is that a big issue? The question has also been raised that all the four service chiefs, the Chief of Defense Staff and the three service chiefs, that they are all Muslims. In fact, there is a story circulating that Major General Lucky Irabor is actually a Muslim. Some people say, oh, he even built a mosque in his community and that is married to a northerner. Should these be the issues? What should be the focus, the real expectations? We'll take a short break. When we return, Dr. Komo, then you can comment on that. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Morning Show here on the Arise News Channel. Still with us is Dr. Ona Ekomo, President of the Association of Industrial Security and Safety Operators of Nigeria. Dr. Ekomo, before we went on that break, I'd draw your attention to issues of ethnicity and religion, typical Nigerian factor. Would this be major handicaps for the new service chiefs, or is not even something we should worry about? What should be our bigger expectations?
Thank you again, Dr. Abati, for that excellent question. Well, the short answer to that is something that we shouldn't bother about because I don't see the relevance. Ethnicity is not a KPI, it's not a key performance index, it's not a metric, it's not a measure of performance or capability of even predicting the capacity of an executive to deliver the goods. But having said that, and I'd like to say that, well, it's news to me that General Irabor is a Muslim. And if he is, that's good. Perhaps he has found spirituality in that. But having said that, I think that the dimensions that we often lapse into because of laziness and because of, poor, perhaps ability to think in Nigeria is those usual fault lines, ethnicity, religion, and I think the politicians have used this so much to divide us and to rule us that we think is fashionable. But in fact, it's not. Where you are from or where you pray on Sunday or on Friday is not an issue. The issue should be performance. So if you are not, first of all, are we giving them performance indices? How do we know that they are producing? How do we know that they are productive, that they are able to solve the security problems of Nigerians? I heard that yesterday, travelers between Benin and Ore were marched into the bush by the kidnappers, by the bandits or militia, whatever you want to call them. They have all kinds of names these days, you know, and those, some will be killed, many will be ransomed, and so on and so forth. I mean, being able to stop that so that Nigerians can travel wherever. I used to travel that road quite a bit in my younger days, you know, and but I won't dare that now. I'm not crazy. I don't have a death wish. So, you know, that's, you know, when you get to that level where a security expert like myself is making that kind of a pronouncement, then it means that there's really a breakdown. So what do we need to do? We need people who will perform, who will be able to make things happen. And Nigeria of today is not Nigeria of 5 years ago. Nigeria of today, people are going to ask you questions. They are going to measure them very quickly. And so I am saying to the new leaders, the new military leaders, that they need to be very smart about what they are doing. They need to get on the ball. They need to play, and they need to win. They need to score and win.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Onah Eghomu, for joining us and for your insights. Thank you very much indeed.